Norwood Hitchhike is the second chapter of Rail's Fears to Fathom series, a continuing saga of horror games telling real stories by real people. Back in Chapter 1, you play as a teen spending the night home alone when strangers break into your house.
But enough talking about Chapter 1, let's now talk about Chapter 2. And look, it's a nice comforting image, a motel in the middle of the scenic nowhere USA. Hey editor, can you make me a little bigger? See that? I have an editor that can control everything that happens around me. I mean, you may be wondering, who is my editor? I mean, I'm not going to tell you. It's a big secret. Also, you want to see something really cool that's a big upgrade from the last game? It has an autosave feature. And now it's time to begin. This one being called the Norwood Hitchhike.
We start our adventure playing as Holly, a 19-year-old who happens to be a gamer. She's on her way back from a convention, but had to take the back roads due to traffic, which will make the trip almost 12 hours long. I don't know why you would do that in the first place.
I mean, I'm really enjoying driving down the countryside of America in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, by the way. What can go wrong? Hey, a text message. I guess while we check if the car is okay, we can now read some of the text messages we missed from our friend and our dad. Just like the first game, you get these text messages, kind of the backstory of what has happened before we got into this situation in the first place.
You're obviously worried Dad texts you as you're on the road. You called? Yeah, I think I'm going to that convention. Can I get your car for like 5 days, please? With who? Aiden, the internet friend. He's a nice guy. No, you're not going on a 10-hour drive by yourself. Well, I've already made up my mind. I'll drive you. Why don't you understand anything? Okay, Jesus Christ.
To be fair, now that I think about it, he's kind of in the right. I mean, you're kind of driving across country to meet someone you haven't met before, like in person. You know, someone you only know online.
Meanwhile, your internet friend Aiden is texting you. Wait, you're getting the car? Yep. Big girl.
Don't call me that. You call me that again, I'm kicking you in the face.
Stuck in the biggest traffic jam in the country. It's not too good here either. I think it's the people from the convention. That's it, I'm rerouting here. You gotta do what you gotta do.
That is normally the last thing you see or say before you do something catastrophic in your life. You gotta do what you gotta do, as I wrap my car around a tree or run into a gas tank and blow everything up. You know, it's just the things that you gotta do when you're trying to make it back home from Minecon. Alright, well, the car doesn't seem to be that badly damaged. I mean, we can start driving right now, but what I'm gonna make sure I do is not check my phone for the rest of this trip. Oh, hey, Dad texted. Ah! First death in the game if you hit someone's car because you're a bad driver. I mean, we all know who are the bad drivers in question in this situation. Gamers, you sexist.
Midway on her drive, Holly discovers that she needs some gas, so she decides to pull over into a little small-town gas station. Safely.
Hey, this looks like a good spot.
Beautiful.
I think the gas station really shows a good character to the game right now, you know? Like, it's a nice area of civilization. I don't know what I'm talking about. What I really like about this chapter of Fears to Fathom versus the first chapter is that you're not really home alone per se. It's not like a childhood fear or anything, but this is definitely something a majority of people who live in the United States probably feel when they go on road trips, especially at night, alone. Either way, this puppy needs gas, and I don't have a credit card on me, so let's go inside and pay for it ourselves, why don't we? Also, you see that? Norwood. That's the name of the game we're playing. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? Anyways, Norwood gas station. Let's head inside. I'm really enjoying the aesthetic in here. It's very 90s feeling, if you ask me. Even though it's probably not the 90s, it's probably 2015. Well, I guess we gotta pay for the gas some way, but hey, how are you doing? Can I get $10 on pump 2, please? Do I need to go?
You heading to the bridge by yourself?
Hey, what bridge?
The Norwood Valley Road, I mean. Not a lot of people head down there this time of year.
I mean, from the state of the road, it looks like no one does anyway, but hey, you know, tell me more.
Be careful.
Alright, you got it, dude. Take care.
I'm not joking, ma'am. Be careful. Not safe out there.
First of all, it's SHURE. And what do you mean it's not safe out there?
For a century now, many people have been going missing down there.
I mean, if you look at the town, I'm not surprised by that. No offense.
And the people who went looking for them never returned.
I think they're just really bad at their job at that point.
Locals say the Norwood Valley monster had torn them up and hung them upside down on trees.
Jesus, man. Do you tell all the new people to come in here that? Well, thanks for the gas then. I'm kind of curious though. Is there really a monster in Norwood? I mean, I thought these games are supposed to be about like realistic situations. Are we actually gonna get like a supernatural one at this point?
Oh, I don't know. Let's ask this dude. Big mistake.
Was it something I said?
And then he just f***ed off. Brilliant.
Everyone in this town is very nice. I'm very happy I stopped in this lovely American town.
F*** you.
Okay, we got our gas. I think we're all set. Let's go.
One more thing.
Now what?
Just step on gas as hard as you can. Whatever you do, never, ever, under any circumstances, pick up a hitchhiker.
He said it. He said the thing.
Those people out there on the road, putting their thumbs out, they ain't what you think they are, man.
All right, got it. All right, it's good seeing you again. Okay, freaking weirdo, right? Hey, get away from my car.
So you get gas at a different gas tank.
Fucking just put it right there. God, fuck.
The long winding drive continues until you run into your first obstacle. Downed tree trunks. Obviously placed tree trunks.
Don't stare at me. Do you know if we can move this? I definitely think this is one thing about this game that I love is the fact that when you stop here at this point, you do not realize that you get that sense that you are being watched in the nice brush over here. I mean, look at it all. It may look comforting in the daytime, but the nighttime, I feel like the children of the corn are watching me right now. Look at this scenic view. Definitely no Fallout vibes right here, huh? It's my favorite thing that Rail does in this game is that they make the experience just feel so raw. You feel vulnerable, not to any monsters or anything, but just to the environment around you. It makes you feel small and without any defenses. Anyways, I'm gonna have you move these logs because I physically can't. Well, I can't? Oh, I'm the driver, you're the passenger, princess. You go ahead and do it. Go ahead. You're doing great, man. Keep up the good work. I'm not drinking any alcohol, by the way, if that's what you're thinking. It might be it's just water, don't worry about it. All right, we should be good. Let's get this car started back up. I guess as the title implies, we hitchhiking. Hey! He stopped! We're saved! That was cheesy, I apologize for that. I will admit though, the fact that he is just sitting over there chilling, no noise, no nothing, dim brake lights, is really helping with the vibe that this is not a good idea. But who knows? Maybe we can trust him. Maybe this is a test of our trust. Well, then let's go meet him.
What are you trying to do out here?
I think my car just broke down. Is there any chance you can help me and my friend here? As any chance? Okay, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do the same thing that me and the clerk did. You gotta answer me right now. I tried calling for help. There was no service. What do we do?
Hop in.
All right, thanks, man. You're a lifesaver, even though you kind of threatened me at the gas station earlier with that one remark. I mean, I think he might be a very helpful person. I mean, if you're feeling untrustworthy, I agree. He did threaten us earlier at the gas station, but this is the best we can do. Though this does show how good Rail is at writing dialogue that just makes you genuinely uncomfortable, especially when it comes to people who you interact with on a daily basis sometimes. It's just your good Samaritan. Could be socially awkward, but it can also maybe leave someone feeling a little iffy, especially in situations like this. Take a shot every time I say especially, by the way, because I realize I'm saying it a lot in this episode.
After conversing with the creepy dude from the station, you put your stuff in the car and ride along. There you talk with him more and you kind of discover that he's actually very worried about you. Apparently there are dark things that he is genuinely worried about in this area, and he's actually concerned about your safety.
Something Rail does really well in this game, and that is making you kind of question everyone you're with until you kind of get the sense that they are trying to protect you from someone who is well known in this part of town. The writing really allows you to kind of learn more about how each person acts.
Eventually, you are taken to a motel. Yeah, I've definitely seen worse.
I mean, it looks pretty nice for what it is. It's a motel. We're gonna die, are we? Hey, how's it going? Does no one talk in this town?
Gal need a room to shack up for the night?
How much for a room?
$40 for a single.
$40 for this piece of shit. All right, well, do you take card?
Cash only.
Thank you. All right, cool. Thanks again.
Hey, one last thing.
Oh boy.
Try not to wake the other guests. They might not take very nicely to it.
Appreciate it, thank you. It's not the first time tonight. Everyone seems very off in this town. All right, let's go to our room then. I think this is it. Let's head inside and see what's in store for us. It will do for $40. I think we got a nice place set up here. Not a lot of hitchhiking in this game. I mean, there's only one hitchhiking incident, but nothing happened there. So maybe all the scariness is behind us and we can just get a good night's sleep tonight. But let's just check out the place. Obviously, there's no mattress in here yet. I mean, they might have just got the room set up or someone just left it here. Or maybe someone had some time on the mattress and maybe left in a mess and they're just trying to replace it, but I don't know. What do you mean you want the bed? I get the bed. I'm the one that paid the price. Fine, you get the bed. We also seem to have a lot of storage in this motel, surprisingly. We got a whole closet to ourselves. Let's take a look inside. It's pretty roomy in here. We're gonna have to hide in here later, are we? And we're gonna have to be really quiet, huh? Oh my god, that's fucked. That's a microphone meter. As in, if you play this game and your computer has a microphone set up, it could hear you, which means this closet is probably gonna be used for hiding from threats. This is not good. This is not good. But hey, let's get out of here. Let's check out the bathroom. All right, hopefully nothing surprising is in the bathroom or anything. Ah! What's your problem?
What are you doing here?
I should be asking you. What are you doing in my bathroom? Oh, I'm sick and tired of this fucking silent treatment. Will you say something?
You know, cleaning stuff.
Guy at the front desk gave me this room, so I think I should kindly ask you to leave and thank you for cleaning. It's not the appropriate response to that at all, but okay, I'll take it. Get out.
So, this is the guy who cleans your room and stares at you for a long time with a nice, pearly white smile. Oh, also he is fixing your car. Oh boy.
I'm gonna pretend that was just a normal occurrence, and I'm just gonna move on with what just happened. So, let's get settled into bed. All right, well, you get settled in. I'll just sleep on the floor then. That's fine. Just make sure you check the window, make sure it's shut. What? You saw something? Nah, you didn't see anything. What do you mean you want a cup of coffee? Look, man, I don't know how a cup of coffee is gonna make you feel good or me feel good, but I just think it would have been better if we just fell asleep. If you saw someone at the window, then that's scary, I understand, but I don't know, you do you. Coffee machine's right there.
Also, I love that they treat the espresso machine like a power-up in a video game. Yeah, we are playing a video game, but you know what I mean.
Yes, please consume your coffee.
And now you are all ready and relaxed for bed. Okay, maybe a little too relaxed. Well, congratulations. You're drugged. And with now inverted controls, you stumble back to the motel. The game really shines in this moment, making you feel like you have no control of any of your actions. It's truly horrifying. After struggling to walk a little bit, you finally make it back to your room and crash.
Who just stepped on me? Oh. Are you awake? Why is the phone ringing? but someone definitely stepped on me while we were walking in. So I think we should, you know what? Let's check the closet. That might be a good spot to hide right now. We should probably go in there, make sure. Why are you shaking your head at me? I think you'd be fine in there.
Well, hey, maybe there's no one here. Well, thank God for save data. Well, in another universe, if you are smart and don't check the closet, you soon get a knock at the door. Who could that be?
Oh, it's Joe. Let's open the door. Joe, my man, how you doing today?
Didn't I specifically tell you not to wake anyone up?
What are you talking about? Was I that loud snoring?
I have complaints. What are you making those goofy noises for?
You can call me silly all you want, but don't you dare call me goofy.
Well, you tell Joe about the coffee machine, which he denies exists. Yeah, right. Obviously, you try to prove this Al's Toy Barn looking son of a bitch that he's wrong.
We're gonna take a little adventure to see how I'm gonna prove your ass wrong, Joe, because you are the one that put this coffee machine up that made my friend sick tonight. Look, you see, Joe? Right there. I swear it was right there.
Go back. Right now.
So I now believe you about the whole window incident earlier. I do want to touch back on that though. It's kind of crazy how well this game series delves into not only childhood fears, but also just normal general fears that make people close their window at night. Specifically, someone watching them, because that is fucked. Well, I guess it's time to go back to bed. Try and get some actual sleep this time. Oh, now what?
Well, that was no paparazzi. You soon get another knock at the door. Maybe it's Joe again.
Oh, fuck that.
I need your help, please. Please open the door.
No, I'm not opening that door. I'm not stupid. We tried the closet earlier. You know what happened there? But yeah, please leave. I don't trust you.
I just need to talk to you. I swear I'm not a cop.
This guy thinks he can trick us. How about you fuck off or actually call the cops? That'll stop him.
Pretty lady, come on.
Oh, fuck. Closet! Closet! He's trying to find us, guys. Wait, who's that? Is that Joe? Oh, yes!
The day ends with Joe saving the day. Awesome. Good job, Joe. We stand Joe. In a monologue that leaves more questions than answers, Holly pretty much says that she believes that the entire town was owned by a drug ring or a cult. This is because Joe decided not to get the cops involved, as it would affect the motel's reputation. But this whole thing is never confirmed. She later says Tommy finally arrived with their car with what felt like a year, but was probably only a couple hours. And that's how the game ends, with no real answer to the whole ordeal.
And that was Chapter 2 of Fears of Fathom. Norwood Hitchhike is definitely a much more fleshed out version of what we experienced from the first chapter. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye, everyone, and I hope to see you next time.